was a statement win for Washington. We now play in the Big Ten. Washington State, you do not. And they wanted to put everybody on notice. They blew out the Cougars.
And that's just not fun if you're a Washington State fan. You've seen Washington win this over and over again. They go to a bigger and better conference.
Breaks into the open. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. What do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. He's in open space downfield. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially in the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
He wants to go deep. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Quick step over. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Going the other way, and he's got room. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Cougars just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
First and 10, they're down to the 25.
22 water. 22 water.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught over the middle, it's Page. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Washington State going back to work on first down.
Charcoal. Charcoal.
On the move, it's Jacobs. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Brown wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal.
Military's done.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. And as a holder picks his spot, it'll be a 25-yard attempt. It's good. Easy call for the ref. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Well, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
And those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Early in the game, as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Nice move, creates some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The Huskies love these backs that can churn up yardage like a Corey Dillon and Napoleon Kaufman used to do.
Just guys that you can depend on, guys you can hand it to and know you're going to get really, really good production. Then what does that do? It opens up the whole offense, gets everybody jacked up in the Pacific Northwest.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. The give to the back. And some room to work. Turning it on. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
Ready, break.
The Huskies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, and gets 6.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Ohio State looked dominant in a victory that was never really in question. That offense had zero problem putting up points, not unlike the days of Stroud and Fields and so many greats before them. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. They'll run play action. Got it in the middle, it's Jacobs. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Brown will throw. Lost one deep down the right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Washington State sends out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Makes a nice grab at the 25. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Touchdown, Washington! The hidden yardage, the big play, special teams coming through. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Got it in the middle. It's Page.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had the slant throw right in behind.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. They'll go to the air. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Washington State will have to boot it away. Remember, they took the last punt back for a touchdown. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They've come out red hot already with a 14-3 lead. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Takes it on the shot. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the Huskies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Quick handoff. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Williams will pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21. Washington coming to the line with another first down. He'll do it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Oh, the spin move. Touchdown, Huskies. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So after the break, they'll go back to work.
Here we go, here we go.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. A continual subplot since these two first squared off in 1900 is Washington State trying to prove it deserves the same respect and status as UW.
And I think oftentimes the great rivalries out west are forgotten in college football. This game between Washington and Washington State. Absolutely.
Now we'll hang on here. The coach is calling a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. The running back has it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand, and he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, makes the tackle for a loss.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full of linebackers.
Not much you can do there. You got to have a little better block. You got to identify that blitz a little bit faster by the offensive line.
The Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Grab behind the line. It's Freeman. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down.
Pedal to the metal right now for this offense. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. Here on their 3rd possession, they're still taking shots way down the field, and why not? Give the defense credit finally. Something good happens for them. They get the incompletion, but if I'm this quarterback, I'm still throwing it deep.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Off play action. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Makes the catch on the left. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. After ripping off a big chunk of yardage, you figure they're going to go right back after him. 1st and 10 from the 31. Williams looking for a man. Catch in the middle, it's Taylor. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Green. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to...
Touchdown, Washington! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun, and they have to get something going right now. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move.
Great job by the defense, forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
And the Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. Punch it out of the air. No chance to run, but they still move it forward.
Slants against man. That wide receiver has to win right now at the line of scrimmage against that DB playing man coverage. Quarterback, timing with the wide receiver, put it on the money. Wide receiver's probably still going to get hit too. We got to hold on to that thing.
Safe completion on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Taylor has it. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Okay,
You
ready?
know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge game. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it.
Into the house. Touchdown, Huskies. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and the score is 35-3. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half.
Let's go! Let's go!
Running back searching for a hole. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Chucked it away just as he was hit. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
With the catch, it's Page. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Washington State sends out the punt unit. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Moving away from pressure. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Williams will pass. Bring in the heat. He'll pull it down. Quarterback gets the first down. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch them because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers. And they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of points.
And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Between the uprights, it's good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Gets the back moving. To the air on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Let's just call it like it is. The first half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about until that play right there. They finally scored. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
He'll start the return inside his spot. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Tight end now in motion. Williams looking for a man. Fires to the right. It's complete. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Looking downfield on first down. Pressure coming. He'll throw it. Finds his big tight end. And you make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, in a rivalry filled with magical moments, even more here today between the Huskies and Cougars. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. A lot of intrigue with this second half still to come as we send things back to the Evergreen State.
Washington about to boot it deep to start things in the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
Got the back over the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Cougars can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wide receiver going in motion. Brown wants to pass. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he drops to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Jacobs. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Washington State will have to boot it away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Let's see what he can do with it. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. The offense changing the play. Wants to go up top on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. First down and 10. Got room to work. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's second and 7. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Just a short pass to the tight end. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play can put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so, so he bit up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown in behind.
Pulls it in, it's Lawson. Breaks into the open. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up and try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
The Huskies in a good spot here with second and short. Williams will pass. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And they don't get their hands on the ball often, but how about the big defensive line? When they do, it's fun to watch. It might take a while, Jesse, but he's starting to move that thing down the field.
He sure did. He just reminds everybody he's an athlete, too. This guy had some big-time moments in high school on the offensive side of the football, and he's living on defense in college. That's where he's going to make his money at the next level, but that was an unbelievably athletic play.
They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to fire on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Jacobs. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains into the 22. First and 10 for the offense. They'll leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Cougars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Looking to fire. They're working on left side. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Washington State has it in the red zone. Throwing a shotgun on third down. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And he'll try to keep that smooth leg swing going for the second time today. This one from 34 yards out. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
And you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
I think you do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads. Trust what your coaches have told you to do. Just go out and execute it.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Making side adjustments here. Williams looking for a man. Fires one high and deep. Caught at the 25. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what?
He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Huskies. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. The home team has the lead right now, but this crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. The Herd have been in games like these. Feels like they had a couple of nail-biters just last year. Time to see what they learn. They're up by a field goal over Marshall. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23. So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? He's looking to throw. Sets up the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. He's got it. Slips through the line. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Got a man, it's Williams. Open space at the 25. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back.
Pass interference, offense.
They had the explosive score, and it's all for naught as that penalty will take the touchdown off the board.
Yankee blue! Yankee blue! 29 Bills.
Williams will pass. A strike downfield. Turning it on.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. And the Huskies can really attack on this second and short. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Wants to adjust the pattern. Second down, he'll throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. The Huskies are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Finding an escape route. Makes a man miss. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10.
Green 25. Ready, go.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Might be looking to run. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready up.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Here's the handoff. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
On the set.
Now facing a 3rd and long.
In blue. In blue.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Lawson. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
And the defense has to be kicking themselves for allowing a 1st down there. You're just maybe going to give them a few yards and let them set up for a field goal. Instead, you let them move the chains, and now they're knocking on your door 1st and goal.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we're looking pretty good.
Brown will throw it. Trying to make magic with his feet. Short gain on the play before he slides.
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you could tell. They want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off with the football, and they just try to get to him, try to get him on the ground. But this defense is choosing to blitz right now in this football game.
And the Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Washington State sends out the punt unit. On his way back from the 20. He gets it up to the 34-yard line. Stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this one.
And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The give is to Taylor. Oh, he's got some space. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
And this is the part of the game where you could really see this guy take over, right? Like, you've got the lead, the big running back. He's physical in the 4th quarter, starting to get a little bit tired. Let's see if he can keep this going.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. They'll mark him down right there, and that'll be enough for a Washington 1st down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the 1st down.
From the 30-yard line on 1st down. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lawson. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. And the Huskies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll try the run. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Banner, ready.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Snagged out of the air. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably.
Got some room headed to the goal line. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. And now in the most bizarre of spots, here comes the field goal kicker. Never a doubt. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and trailing late, they've got to get to work here. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. The Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. And now on second down for this offense. Brown wants to pass. They get to him as he throws.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the board to see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fight.
Gashing the knee on the right. He's at the and he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous game. The consolation prize, if you will.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. That's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line.
4 base bait. 4 base bait. Ready.
They'll give it to the back. He breaks the tackle. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
Wide open. He makes the catch. Right down the gut of the field. They are in no mood to show any mercy as they keep flexing their muscle on offense.
Up big in the fourth quarter, and you just keep taking shots down the field. That tells you something, okay? You can take what you want from it, but this offense definitely not interested in running clock, interested in making a point.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Charcoal. Charcoal. Charcoal.
Brown will throw it. They've got the screen set up. At the 35, he's got room. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake, now the throw. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
They're facing a 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He's taking the deep shot. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Washington State will have to boot it away. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Returns Just like that, or why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards. How about the O? Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll start this drive with a pass. Quarterback strolling away from Heath. There he goes. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. Shakes off the defender. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. The Huskies are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. And here we go. Final play of the game right here.
Down.
They'll throw it from the red zone. And as the ball goes to the turf, the clock has hit 0. The Huskies had that dog in them in this one, taking down the Cougs for the Apple Cup and the Governor's Trophy. That will put the wrap on things from here for David Pollack.